And we're live.
Yeah, it's a scary one right here.
Yeah, where's John?
Yeah, where you at, John?
He's scared.
I got the scary one right here, buddy. Dusty Bottom Boys, thanks for stopping and checking in anyway. I hope you have a blessed evening and get some sleep for those kiddos. There's no snow here. That's a positive thing. Ashley Anderson, hello. Hi, JR. How you guys doing? You're probably hoping to see snow in the Great Alaska now, aren't you? We don't have that, not here yet.
But the thing is by the time the snow gets here and we do our lives, it's going to be dark out. So we're still not going to.
We'll still, if we get the right kind of weather, we'll do a live outside.
He's here.
Oh, John Hogan.
Yeah. He figured out who to be scared of right away, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you bought pizza, so yeah.
Yeah, you better be scared. No, actually, he's paid us back for that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob. Southern Roots, Alaska Branches. Hi.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
They have snow there, I believe. Or did it melt already? It might have melted already.
Clint, you got any snow there in Texas? I hope not.
All right.
Thank you, Ashley, for the thumbs up. Heck yeah.
You missed one. Hi, Rob.
Oh, hi, Rob. Sorry.
And Sarah.
And Zeus.
Mostly Sarah.
I was going to say mostly Zeus.
Oh.
Good evening, Annette Witt. How are you? Rambling with the Browns. How you doing? Looking forward to your Friday gig. Should be cool.
Richie Rich.
I'm sure the snow is coming soon, like here. Cheers, guys. Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, it's coming. This is the absolute rush before winter right now. We have a epic amount of stuff to try to get done this week. We have to get the roof on the lean-to so we can store the boat and some other things. We still have some inflatables floating around outside that we have to get put away. And I need to try to get some time to do some wood splitting this week. And I have to go over, we're going to modify the Rokons a bit and try to take those out this weekend and do some rabbit hunting and some grouse hunting. So see how we can do. Just hi, Rob. Well, I see how you two are. Yeah. No, hello, everyone over at the Comrade Inn.
Yes, and thank you for the great weekend.
Yes, definitely.
And the taking us out and about and
that was fun.
It was moist, but it was fun. Yeah.
And it was fun reaching out to a target at 100 yards with that FX. That was pretty cool. Hello, alone in remote Alaska. How are you? Clint Gilchrist about to put up a snow pole so I can keep. What is it going to be about that long?
Right.
Yeah, we have to do the same thing. Hopefully this weekend we'll get one up. I'm pretty sure Rob's going to beat us on that one.
I hope
so. Yeah.
No offense, Rob. Yeah. But
Rambling with the Brums and alone is being married almost 30 years. LOL. I only look stupid. LOL. Yeah. I don't know. Snowing like crazy here right now from Southern Roots, Alaska Branches. Holy cow.
North Pole, right?
Yeah, you're North Pole or Delta Junction, isn't it? I think it's North Pole. I've been through there. Didn't care for Delta Junction at all. It is, at least when we were there, it was brutally windy and there was more dust in the air than freaking Iraq. Yeah, it was awful. I don't know how anyone lives there. Brooke Trout, hello from Venice, Florida.
You missed.
Oh, Matt AK. How you doing, really? Bud? Hey,
How could you miss Matt?
Because Brooke Trout was on here. You got to do that.
Hi, Brooke Trout.
Matt, how's everything going for you? Did you find the apartment? I know you were looking to get one by today. And Rob is saying, yes, it was fun to get the FX out at the range. I will set up the long range for next summer. Yeah.
Nice.
I'd really like to see if I could hit something at 400 yards with it. If my scope is big enough to raise it that much, I don't know. We'll see.
Alone. Good. Trying to make sure Clint doesn't cheat on the snow pole.
He might.
He's probably going to.
He's probably going to buy a snowmaker from Wisconsin and just blow snow all over.
Or that fake snow for Christmas scenes. He's just going to pile it up.
So in July, it's still got 2 feet of snow. Nice. Rob is saying hello to Brooke Trout.
You missed.
Matt AK, I'll put a snow pole on the balcony of my apartment so I can be cool too.
Absolutely. Actually, he's probably going to have, don't mind the hair, y'all. He's probably going to have some snow. It's okay. Are you scared?
I just don't recognize you. I'm going all John Rogan on you. John Hogan, sorry. John Rogan. I was listening to what's his name today. So let's see.
Glenn's laughing at Alone. Thank you for dropping some links, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Southern Roots, North Pole, and Delta Junction is crazy windy all the time. Really?
Yeah. See, we were there. We stopped at the local Polaris dealer and took one for a test drive. And he goes, "Oh no, it's only this way like once or twice a year." And we happened to just pick the wrong day. I thought, oh well, maybe this wouldn't be so bad of a place to live. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was probably more often. Let's see. Rob is saying I can get you on target in that range. Nice. Matt AK saying I applied for one today. Yep, it's in the middle of everything, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is close to the fam down here. Gotcha.
Nice.
Don't forget, Matt, you got family up here too, bud.
Absolutely.
That's why we do appreciate you being on here. Brooke Trout, I'll put a snow pole on my gazebo. Yeah, I hope you don't see any down there.
Where's Brooke Trout from?
Who was it that just said from Florida? Brooke Trout, hello from Venice, Florida.
Oh, okay.
You might get some ice. Sometimes I get that, but Rob is sharing Matt's link. John Hogan reviews. I'll send the thumbtacks, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I'll send you some Chris ornaments, John. Yeah, big. They better be like basketball size.
Sorry.
Actually, for here, it would have been better if they glowed in the dark because it was just about dark when John was trying to shoot.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can figure out that. Some glow in the dark
some
targets.
luminescent paint. Let's see.
Man, snow in Utah melts off, usually only sticks around for a few days after a storm in the valleys.
Yeah.
But if you add it up.
Yeah. If you take all your time lapses.
Just keep track of it, add it
up. Rob is saying, make sure they have the mostly clear ones in the box, John Hogan. Brooke Trout, I'll have my brother put one up in Nogany, Michigan. Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Because that's going to be lake effect.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Rob, I don't mean to spoil a future video. I'm not sure if you tried that fish.
He did, and they were talking about it.
You tried it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I brought it up at work today, and I guess there's like 20 videos out there of people trying to eat that nasty stuff. And they're throwing up just as the can is opened.
Oh, maybe it wasn't the fish. It was.
Was it the Vegemite?
The Vegemite.
Oh yeah, if Brun Free gets on here, by the way, and onto it, Aussie. I like the Vegemite. I thought it was.
You didn't. You had to look at first.
Well, it's a effervescent sort of flavor. It's a little different. Actually, Anderson Clint, you could probably find one of those shaped ice food trucks. There you go. Yeah, right next to Taco Bell, I suppose.
Right.
John Hogan will do. Rob is sharing Alone's link. Thank you for that, Rob. Venice, Florida. Venice had snow back in the 70s. Yeah. Oh. John Hogan, we got 5 feet of sunshine today.
Nice.
Yeah. That's awful.
That's almost as much sunshine as I put off.
Okay, back to the live. Had a moment of technical difficulty going across the screen there. Annette Witt, what happens when the wind stops flowing in Wyoming? Everyone falls over.
Absolutely right? True.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
All the cows tip over and birds fall out of the sky. Yeah, I've never seen as much wind as in Wyoming. It's
North
incredible.
Dakota is pretty perpetually awful.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone on here from North Dakota, do we?
I don't think so.
Rob is saying, at Alaska Cut the Cord, don't laugh. That's how John got me shooting. Brun Free, there you are.
She is.
Hello, lovely people. I can't chat much. I know, right? I'm visiting my mother-in-law's and we'll be mowing lawns in a second. Well, Brun Free, and to anyone else watching this right now, if you haven't checked out her channel, I would highly suggest you do. She put one out and she was kind enough to tag both Rob at Curmudgeon and ourselves, and kind of threw out a challenge of cooking breakfast in the morning. So
that's gonna be that's all you.
I'm gonna have to wear pants, aren't I? Yeah. Okay.
By the way,
do it though.
Brun, coming to find out, I actually kind of miss mowing lawn. So I'm a little jealous, but I'm mostly jealous of your garden, your patio, all the plants around. I was just like, oh,
that was absolutely
that
beautiful.
made me happy just seeing that.
Yeah. Rob is saying, no, I have not tried it yet. Oh boy, I'm so glad I didn't try that with you, Rob. That would have made a video.
John said, I hid that darn Christmas ornament.
Yes, sir, you did.
It just took you a minute.
Yeah. It took a minute to find it. It was dark blue and it was almost dark out. So I get it.
Southern Roots. I gotta finish watching. Yes, the moose hunting video is a long one, but there's a lot going on. So
yeah, there's a lot going on. That kind of is one of the things that has woken me up to the challenges of hunting in Alaska versus, I don't know, Wisconsin. Honestly, hunting there versus hunting in Alaska is like hunting at Walmart in a parking lot. It's just, I don't know. It's difficult. It definitely has its own challenges up here.
Kelly Nichols, first time hello from the backwoods of Tennessee.
Nice. Our son is actually working down in Tennessee right now.
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Kelly.
I've been to Tennessee once, and
I never have.
It was beautiful. And then it was a girls' weekend, so
so I wasn't there.
You weren't there, and there's much booze involved.
Yeah.
So
Rob and Ashley are saying hello to Kelly Nichols. Welcome to the channel. Anyway, Kelly, just a little bit about ourselves, and for anyone who doesn't know, we're fairly sarcastic all the time and very rarely too serious. But I guess with the lives we live, we feel that we need to have a sense of humor to get through some of the days we have up here, and it comes right through the videos. We're the same here as we are in the videos, maybe with less swearing. Let's see.
Rambling with the Browns. Cow tipping isn't fun.
Wow.
Are you sure?
You know, and I come from Wisconsin. One would think that I would have cow tipped. It's just part of my rite of passage there, but I never tipped a cow.
Yeah, but you were you weren't a farm kid. So
no, I wasn't.
I can't call you a city kid, but you weren't a farm kid either.
Ooh, this is rough. Matt 8K, I almost went to Taco Bell today, but decided on Popeyes instead. Well, good.
Oh,
good for your intestines too, and the people around you.
Right. That's why he needs an apartment by himself. So he can have Taco Bell all the time.
Well, it's weird because Mark at work, he got Taco Bell on Friday.
Oh, dear.
This morning, Simeon came in and he saw the Taco Bell. He was like, oh, somebody's going to have the poops. Like, oh, yeah. So it's not just me.
By the way, Charlene got to hear most of our conversation on the phone.
Oh, nice.
Including Simeon's.
Yeah,
that's
disturbing.
She might have peed a little bit.
Brun Free is saying, you're so kind, all of you. No, we're just paying it back. You're an awesome lady, and we appreciate your support. And that's another thing about her. In this has kind of been impressed upon us by Miss Alone in remote Alaska, is really helping out all the channels, whether they're small or large. If they're good people, they're good people, and that's definitely something that we try to do here. Rob is saying her patio is very nice. Yes, Brown Free's patio is amazing. Check out that video. AFJ the third at Alaska Cut the Cord. Good evening, Phyllis and Adam. I can tell this is going to be fun tonight. yeah. It's like the tougher the day I have at work, the
more you come home and take it out on me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Ashley is saying, or did I skip some here?
Well,
Ashley Anderson, you can mow my lawn anytime.
You pay for the plane tickets, I'll come mow your lawn.
Nice.
For free.
Ashley's saying hello to AFJ. Rambling with the Brums, hello at Brun Free. Southern Roots at Alaska Branches. Curmudgeon AK, looking forward to it. Brun Free, I have green thumbs. Yes, ma'am, you do.
And yeah.
Thanks. I love the plants, food, and cake. Nice. Yeah. Have you tried cake with Vegemite on it? It might be good.
We usually let Clint and Ed stir the pot, but you're doing a pretty good job right now.
I know, but I kind of liked it. There's something about that flavor it's like a beef bouillon with an odd aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
And it's aromatic.
You kind of you had a response at first, and I was like, oh boy, because usually if you think something's icky, it's actually really icky.
No, I didn't think it was.
And then
icky.
I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's really good.
Yeah, it's potent. It says right on the package, or was it in your note, something about using small doses? I agree. Yep. Brook trout cake is good. Heck yeah. Rob is saying, to which Josh? I'm not sure what we're talking about. Definitely agree. Hunting in Alabama is way easier and more productive. Pros and cons. Right. Ashley Anderson, did someone say cake? We got to start finding a way to bring cake to these things, maybe.
Where did we go?
I don't know. You completely
something happened.
Skip days ahead. There we go. Right here.
Point to the big screen. Quit looking at the little screen.
Sorry. I forgot about
the
big screen.
Did somebody say cake? Yes.
Yep. Curmudge and the moose hunting video. Enigmatic Glitchin. Hello all. How are you? I still have not seen your caribou video. My apologies. No. I'll try to catch that tonight.
I'm going to blame that on Rob and Sarah.
Yeah. It's Rob and Sarah's fault. We wanted to, but they wouldn't let us. Brook trout, where from Wisconsin? I lived in Kenosha for 20 plus years. We lived kind of northwest Wisconsin. If you know where Rice Lake is, we were about 20 minutes from there.
And 20 minutes from Rice Lake, Menominee. We were right in the middle.
Yeah. And about 45, 50 minutes north of Eau Claire.
And no, it's not Menominee.
No, it's not for the Wisconsin folks.
Indiana.
No. Well, Jen. Yeah. Rambling with the Brums. I've never chased with a salt gun. What? I've never been chased with a salt gun after a cow falling over. No, that would be bad. I've heard that's painful, and I have not been shot with rock salt either. No, that sounds bad. Southern Roots is saying hello to Enigmatic. On to it, Aussie. Hello, Adam, Phyllis, and fellow chatters.
Hi.
Oh, the Vegemite's good. Onto it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I definitely liked it. Ashley Anderson, Matt, did you have to join a 12-step program to be able to make the switch? Wow. Oh, my. That's awesome. Whew.
Oh, goodness.
Ashley Anderson, hello, Gutchin. Rob is saying, warning, one for the Taco Bell talk. To alone in remote Alaska, I watched your last video and I noticed the Taco Bell talk made it there too. That's pretty excellent. I think that was Clint's fault. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Rob
is saying hello to Onto It Aussie.
And sharing some links.
Nice. Clint Gilchrist at Curmudgeon. It wasn't me this time.
No, but I kind of have tears going on here. Sorry.
Heck yeah. Let's see, Onto It Aussie. No one's allowed to cut anyone else's grass here. Why?
Right?
What kind of a riddle is
No.
it? Is that?
No, because I'm weird and I
Mhm.
like to watch the edging and the lawn mowing
Oh, yeah,
videos,
yeah.
and there is a dude from Australia that goes around and does that, and he does a fantastic job
Why do you know that?
because I'm weird.
I don't know. Needs more work time. Ashley Anderson, I've been looking at plane tickets from here to Alaska, not the other way around. Oh, by the way, Ashley, Rob has another seat for you to fix. He's got a Terry in a snow machine seat. Just letting you know.
Actually, if Rob does get a bear, or we get a bear,
Oh, do it in bear hide.
we'll do it in a bear hide.
Nice.
Sorry, folks, can't stay tonight. What timing? I appreciate. Yes, we will be there on Friday, Miss Alone.
Yes. Right.
Oh, and it disappeared again.
Okay, we'll see you Friday alone.
Have a great evening and week.
And Rob is saying, I know at Clint Gilchrist, that's why I did not say you, LOL. Matt AK at Ashley Anderson, I have many vices. Have yet to give up any, LOL. Ashley saying good night to Alone. AFJ the third is laughing at Ashley. Rob saying good night at Alone. Rambling with the Brums. It tastes like grease out of the barbecue tray.
You know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
No.
But I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Clint Gilchrist at Alone in Remote Alaska. Good evening. On to Adasi. Yes, sparingly. Yes, but it was good. Just on a cracker, just slightly. Rob is saying at Brun Free, cake is very good.
I like cake. You're not really
I'm not a cake eater.
No.
Unless it's got that caramel coconut frosting on it. Oh,
gross.
I could eat just the frosting, honestly, and throw away the cake. AFJ the third is saying at Southern Roots Alaska branches, good evening from Fair Hope. Charles O'Neill. Hello, Charles. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and welcome to the chat. We've got a lot of gentle ribbing going on here quite often. And we try to stay pretty lighthearted.
Yeah.
What do they say? What's the rule? No politics, no religion, and no relatives. As long as you don't talk about those three things, it'll be a comfortable conversation. Right. Yeah. Rob is saying we could have watched it up here, LOL.
Yeah, well, we were busy.
Yeah, we did stay pretty busy up there. Southern Roots and Alaska branches at AFJ the third. Hello, sir. I hope you're doing well. JR saying is saying hello at Charles O'Neill. AFJ is at Southern Roots Alaska branches. All is well. Same back to you. Oh. Charles O'Neill. Hello, JR. Phyllis gets a little crazy here on the screen. It's hard to control. Alone in Remote Alaska is saying, wait, I talked about Taco Bell in my video or the live stream? It was a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a live stream. I heard that come up because I commented and then I just waited and pretty soon I heard Taco Bell. I'm like, no kidding. We're going viral here. We got to do something. Oh, maybe we need to do a what would you call it? Like all these different channels get together and all eat Taco Bell and then film the results. No.
I think that'd be a terrible.
Matt could lead it.
No.
It was just an idea.
That was not a good idea. Okay, and John Hogan, did you try the...
No, John, I didn't have a chance. What I brought up to Rob's, I brought that Hotson 457 and I brought the FX. So hopefully this weekend I'm gonna we're supposed to go out to this place and do some rabbit hunting, and I'm gonna take an air gun this time. I may have a 22 as a backup, but I'm gonna take an air gun. So maybe I will get to try it then.
Rob is saying, I have been tagged by rock salt. Still have a few scars on me.
What did you do to need to get tagged by rock salt, Rob?
I want to know
I think there's a story there.
Uh-huh.
You may have to open up one more live after this to follow up with all these items.
Alona saying, okay, now I am out. Okay, sure.
Well, listen to it in the background alone.
There you go.
Rob is saying that is
And
at Onto It Aussie that fixes those. Okay.
I don't know.
Ashley Anderson, cool. Would love to tan a bear hide. Heck yeah.
Do you know how to tan, Ashley? Because I need to learn how.
Rob is saying, I'll drop the link a time or two to the live with Alone. Nice.
Okay.
Annette Witt, good night, Alone. Rob is saying, Brun Free sent me her recipe and it was all very good. Nice. Onto it, Aussie. Vegemite on toast with grilled cheese topped with pepper. Heaven. I would
okay.
honestly love to try it. I've never seen Vegemite in a store. And those
No, but
packets
they
were
might
teeny
have it
tiny
on-
and thin.
They might have it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, maybe I could order it on Amazon. I'll have to try to order some because I want to try it again for sure.
Ashley, ribs. Did I hear ribs? No,
Ribs,
but
no,
it's a
but
good idea.
yeah, I could fire up the smoker for some ribs if you're on your way up here. Rob is saying I'll have to try that Onto It, Aussie. Rob is saying night at Alaska, cut the cord, stay safe.
What?
Do you mean Alone in Remote Alaska or are you leaving us?
No, he's still on.
Yeah. JR, how many empty cans are in front of Phyllis?
Oh no, this is still my first one.
Oh yeah, and I changed it up to get a little crazy tonight. Bush. That's how you're supposed to say it when you open it. It's pretty good.
No, it's not.
It's
No.
pretty good. Rob saying no filming taco smell results. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, you bring the snacks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Rob is saying, okay, Adam, strike two on the taco smell talk. I know.
Yeah, but I don't think he can cut us out of our own live, can he?
I don't know. There might be a way. You made him the wrench guy.
Yeah, moderator.
Yeah. Onto it, Aussie. Done. Clint Gilchrist. Heck yeah. A big Taco Bell party. Woo.
Bad Clint, go to your corner.
Oh. JR is saying at Curmudgeon, I dare you to put Adam in a timeout. Knock it off. He'll do it.
Oh. Hello, Rebecca.
Rebecca Touched by Iron. How are you? Thank you for being here. Matt AK, Rob, I'm getting Taco Bell tomorrow just for you. Oh boy. I see a short coming up.
Oh, yes. Oh, where did we go? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello from Kermudge to Rebecca.
Clint is laughing at Rob. Rob is saying, Onto It fixes seats, I believe. Yes.
Well, Onto It's going to be...
I thought it was Ashley that was fixing seats.
Well, he can tan the hides and Onto It can put everything together.
Okay. You guys are going to be busy.
Yeah, you guys better get up here pretty soon because you're going to be 6 months of work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onto It, Aussie is saying hello to Rebecca. Ashley Anderson. Yes, I know how to tan. Which method?
I don't know.
The one that I'd like to learn, the one that I was originally going to do on my bear before I lost all hope of ever getting things done. I wanted to do the brain tan. It seemed pretty unique, and I've seen it done on one YouTube video, but next time, maybe I'll do a caribou. Charles O'Neill, I'm sure there are tons of videos on YouTube about how to tan hides, and there are.
There are, but I'm special and I'm like a hands-on learner. I can watch somebody do something 100 times and still not get it right. But if I'm right there and doing it, then...
So you're a T-Rex?
You're fine.
Phyllis is a latent T-Rex.
Don't tell.
Let's see. Rob is saying at Rambling with the Brums. Oh, he's sharing the link to Rambling with the Brums and Alone Live. That's going to be on Friday. Super looking forward to that. Rambling with the Brums is thanking Rob. Rob at Alaska Cut the Cord. I will bring a few packs when I come back to town.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Rob is also saying, yep, it was a typo. I'm full of them tonight. Yes, sir, you are.
He must have had a couple extra beers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got him hooked on those goofy drinks.
Oh,
that you
he's
drank.
still feeling the effects of waiting for the train, wasn't he?
Oh, well.
He's
Plus,
still
he
drunk?
had 3 of those on Friday night.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he said he's not doing that again.
yeah. Let's
Um,
see, onto it, Aussie. I will send some. You can all share it when I come up and open a store there. Nice.
perfect.
Job problem solved. I like that. Heck yeah. We'll find a place for you in Willow. Rebecca Touched by Yarn at Curmudgeon. When do you want to reschedule making your hat? Making a hat. Nice. Rebecca, do you make beanies? Beanies like this? No fluffy, no anything. This is my favorite kind of hat ever to wear. I love these. Maybe not necessarily Kenworth, but I love the beanies. Let's see, Enigmatic Gwitchin. Being in the village for months at a time, I'm down with Taco Bell live stream.
You need that much entertainment?
Wow.
You put it up on the big screen in the
it's gonna have
community
to.
center.
The nice thing is it'll be a short video because I think
everybody will be like skipping out.
Yeah, it'll be like 30 minutes into it and it's just a blank screen. It's something to look forward to. Enigmatic is LOLing. John Hogan reviews Tic Tac Tac. No, Tac 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 Taco Bell Tac Tac. Ugh. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, find the need and fill it. The road to success. Heck yeah. We need lots of stuff here in Willow, like a car wash. That would be great. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Okay. I'll be looking for your email. I think she's talking to Rob. Rob at Ashley Anderson. Don't forget the roof rebuild. Yeah, that's coming. And I saw it. We need about a week of no rain to tear that all off and do it right. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Hi at Onto It Aussie.
Brain tan, lots of elbow grease, lots of work.
Yeah.
Well,
but it'd be worth it. I mean, because I look at it otherwise, like to get a bear tanned and they put like the felt on the bottom of it. It's like $3,000. And if I screw it up myself, whatever, I'll get another one. But I would really like to learn. Have you ever done anything like that, Enigmatic? Done the brain tan at all? I'm just curious if you have. It'd be an awesome video to put out there because I've only seen the one online. Let's see.
Ashley, Curmudge, do I need to bring a hammer?
No.
Probably. I don't know if they let you bring a hammer on an airplane.
No, it's fine. I'd buy one here before I bring it on a plane and pay to ship it.
We have
hammers.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mama says
right. I'm not sure if that would work on a bear. He'd probably tan my hide with the belt. John Hogan, my wife has brain tan bison. Oh,
really?
Nice. Oops.
She needs to come up here next time.
Totally lost us.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
It's exciting here. Oh, no, you did it. Rob is saying, I'll start tanning the salmon skins in December. Cannot wait to get them finished so I can make some stuff. I am looking forward to that. That's going to be a cool video, Rob. On Twitossi, I'll teach you how to upholster and make furniture covers, Phyllis.
There you go. Cool.
On Twitossi, I do have an upholstery stapler. I have done a little bit of that, but mainly just cheating. You know, like when if you buy like a Lazy Boy you really like, I've just like taken it apart and used every single piece as a pattern and remade that piece and put it back on the way I took it off. That's how I did it. Let's see. Curmudge Inch, LOL. Ashley Anderson at Clint, laughy face. I've been tanned a few times myself. Right on. Where I was saying, yeah, I had a hangover Saturday a.m. I am a lightweight.
No, I think it's just these things.
Yeah, they're strong. That's why I stick with beer. I don't get hangovers. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Hello, everyone. John in Alaska shouted you out, so I am here. Well, awesome. Welcome to the channel.
I love your channel name.
I like it. For some reason, it reminds me of SpongeBob.
Right.
I was thinking of Sandy
Sandy
Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay. We're
Clint is laughing at
Ashley.
Ashley says nope.
No. Rob says.
Or Rob says Ashley Anderson, nope. No hammers to bring. That's what
Okay.
that is. Ashley is saying hello to Cindy. Rob is saying hello at Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Rebecca Touch Bar Yarn. Yes, I do, but mine are warmer.
Nice.
Well, I'm looking forward to one.
Uh-huh.
I just need to send you my address, or how can we do this? That sounds awesome. Let's see.
Oh, there's a channel link to Cindy.
That's awesome. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. That is cool. We will check you out when we're off of here. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid is saying, sorry I missed your live tonight. Canadian Thanksgiving today at Curmudgeon.
Oh.
Nice. So you're from Canada. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we're the only ones that say Canada.
I don't know why I say that. It was like
because they're Canadians. So if you're Canadian, you must be from Canada.
I hate to think what they call us. I think I saw it in a
Alaskans.
cartoon or something. Right. Well, yeah, we're Alaskans, right on. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Did you get to hang out with family?
Yeah, and what exactly do you have a traditional Thanksgiving meal in Canada? Like here, it's going to be turkey with cranberries and green bean casserole, all of that. What do they do in Canada? Let's see. Rob is saying, no worries, Cindy Squirrel Off Good. Cindy Squirrel Off Good is saying hello to JR. On to it, Aussie says, Clint, all mums do that.
And tanning the hide of the small children.
Oh, yeah.
And up until about the age of 18.
Yeah. Ashley Anderson, car wash with or without swimwear?
That's your option if you're the one washing the cars. If you want to do it.
I was thinking more of an automatic car wash, but I guess if you want to do them by hand, that's fine too. Enigmatic Gwitchin, I have never tanned before, but I grew up watching my grandma and friends tan all sorts of stuff. Mostly brain and some ivory soap tanning. Soap tanning. I do have a fresh grizz skin that I have to figure out what to do with.
Well,
that would be a good time to try it. That would be awesome to see. I'd love to see that video. Give me the courage to do it. Robert Curmudgeon is saying nice to Enigmatic. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is here.
Hi, Ed.
I can reupholster ATV seats. A few bears taught me how to do it.
But did you use the bears?
Yeah, then use the bears to put them on the seat, and maybe the others will stay away.
Right. Where is John in Alaska? Has anybody heard from him? He didn't have too many beers on Friday night.
No, he commented on our video yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to know if the guy with the overheating Polaris figured it out. And that was we didn't go in the detail to explain it, but if you've never ridden in that nasty muskeg, it is like mashed potatoes with fibers in it. And when he was going through the swamp, he got stuck. So he was back and forth multiple times, had to winch out. It plugged up behind the radiator so much that it actually plugged around the fan and stopped the fan from moving. And then when the fan was supposed to kick on, it didn't. And he was about 75 yards ahead of me. And as I was coming out of the woods to get myself freshly stuck, I could smell it. I could smell electrical burning somewhere. And by the time I got out, then I looked up the hill and I saw steam rising from his. And we dug all the goop out from behind the fan and rinsed it out with a ton of water. And that's how we got him going. The fan started working after that, but I'd still replace it. Once you let the smoke out, you're done. Ashley is saying Gwitchin soap tan is interesting. I have not tried it. I used alum and salt mostly. Now, back in Wisconsin, I had heard that the Native Americans used to actually hollow out an oak stump because it's full of tannic acids. Oak is really acidic, and they would just tan hides in there. I don't know. I never tried it. Onto it, Aussie. You did a good job too, Ed. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is saying howdy, everyone. Everyone's saying hello to Ed. And there's Ed's link
Yes.
for anyone who has not checked him out.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is an awesome, awesome channel.
Yes.
Both the music and the views and the location
Yes.
are second to none.
We need to have words with him about that music.
Yeah. I would like to. Oh man, the Viking music is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably our second favorite miniseries to watch after Game of Thrones. It'd be the Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah.
Yeah.
But the music, we listen to the.
We listen to the music. We'll be sitting here at night, and I'll play it on my phone while I'm reading a book.
Yeah.
So yeah, epic music. Love it.
Yeah.
Rambling with the Brums is saying, I'm on the East Coast and it's 11:18 p.m. It's way past my bedtime. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Good night, Rambling with the Brums. Thank you for joining us. Matt AK is saying, I say Canada all the time, LOL.
Good. So it's not just us.
No. Rob at Curmudgeon is saying, good night, Scott, at Rambling with the Brums. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. I have hats already done that I can send you. I would love one. Absolutely would love one. Heck yeah. JR is saying at Mountain Mariner Off Grid, using duct to reupholster a seat doesn't count. Duct tape. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it should, honestly.
If you watched the video where we first rebuilt Phyllis's little 4Trax 300, the seat, especially duct tape, is terrible. When it gets cold, it gets just hard as glass. And there was a solid $60 worth of duct tape put into that seat. It was the most uncomfortable, slippery, hard thing you've ever seen. And it took us, 20 minutes or a half hour just to get all the duct tape off the seat. It was a mess. Let's see.
Okay. Clint is saying, question, does the snowy seasons bring better hunting for certain?
It depends. Right now, we're in a kind of a weird timing right now, which is why I want to go after the rabbits and the ptarmigan right now, because they're starting to turn white, yet we don't have snow. So they'll kind of up the odds for us a little bit. And yeah, I mean, some stuff is just funner to hunt, in the winter, because you can see better and you can take snow machines out and it's easier to get the ptarmigan that way. Yeah, it depends on what you're hunting, I guess. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid is saying that's exactly what we have to have on the menu here too. Oh, nice. Okay. Rob is saying, head on to it, Aussie. Yeah, I need my Tundra seat fixed now as some critter ripped it. But the Tundra's running. I did find out, though, Rob, that you absolutely have to have those rollers in there or it will eat up your secondary. So, and they are a phenolic fiber stuff, so they didn't look too expensive.
It is saying John put out a video about an hour. Okay.
I
was at work and I had Rob and Sarah's live playing in the background.
And I was at work with Rob and Sarah's live playing in the background.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did. Honestly, I did every time.
So it's good to know he's still onto it, Aussie. Critters love seats, I hear. Hey.
Yeah, they love seats, and the worst ones are the bears. I'm going to say it nicely. I had all kinds of adjectives there, but the bears are the worst. Anything to do with rubber, seats, tires, and if you have gas tanks, they're ripping the end off every time. Yeah, bears are really something else.
They're all yelling at us that we didn't see John's video.
I didn't know. I'm
Epic
sorry.
is right.
Yeah. Mountain Mariner Off Good is saying James Armstrong, JASA Productions, here on YouTube. I assume you're talking about the music?
Oh.
We'll have to look that up.
Yes.
Cindy Squirrel Off Good is saying hello to Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. On to it, Aussie. Game of Thrones got me through Victoria's lockdowns. Love that show.
Yes.
Have you watched the new one? The new Game of Thrones, House of Dragons? I thought it was just positively awful until the last scene of the last episode.
Right.
It just none of it.
Season one. Yeah.
It was just incredibly boring.
Yeah,
until
I
it
don't
got
know
to
if
that.
they're like trying to play all the backstories, and now we're gonna get into the
Real
ta-da,
thing. Yeah, it's
but
been like a 4-hour long prelude. Um, let's see.
actually, oak is full of tannins, which is
And that is how you veg tan. I'm currently working on a veg tan deer, making some bags. Have not tried tanning veg method. Okay, cool. Rebecca touched by yarn at Alaska cut the cord.
Oh,
I have emailed you already.
yes, there
We
it
have
is.
it. Nice.
I'll open it later.
Rabbit Curmudgeon is saying, yeah, my Kodiak has a duct tape seat. Yeah, the whole thing. You can buy a seat cover for those for only maybe like $50. The key that I found with reupholstering an ATV seat, though, is if you don't have an air stapler, don't even try. I've tried every other kind of stapler, and you can't staple through that thick plastic. But an actual Porter cable upholstery stapler makes it really easy. Rebecca touched by yarn saying, hello, it's Cindy Squirrel Off Grid.
I still love that name. That's awesome.
I do. Rob at Elastic Cut the Cord is saying, I will order them and have them sent to you. I will bring it in November and we can fix it. Yep, I would love to. Yeah, it would take, I figure, 4 or 5 beers and we would have that fixed right up.
It might not be right after that many beers, but
no, well, for me it would.
Oh.
JR saying porcupines love to eat automotive wiring. Oh yes, there's a video of a YouTuber. I think we talked about this once before on here.
Oh yeah.
Where they went out camping overnight and they were wakened in the middle of the night by some god awful noise underneath the van. And they got out and it was a porcupine and he was chewing off the wiring to, I don't know, stuff in the rear of the vehicle. And they had to actually leave the site because the porcupine would not stop chewing the wiring. It's so weird. Cindy Squirrel Off Good is saying, that's how I found you because of John's video today.
Oh,
awesome.
Good to know.
Awesome. Yeah, John is
oh, what a sweetheart.
Yeah. John
I'm guessing, I mean, I bet he was a sweetheart when he was younger, but I bet he was sassy.
Probably.
Yeah.
John has lived such an absolutely amazing all Alaskan life. He's been caretakers of lodges and he worked down at the Russian River campground where we went fly fishing. And John is just a great guy. Really, really like him.
So actually, if there's anyone here that hasn't seen any of John in Alaska's, yes, I'm John, videos or his channel, go check it out. He's great.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay, I have not finished it yet as it was too slow. Oh, the House of Dragon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was kind of painful.
It's kind of like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo book. It took about half the book before I actually got into the story, and then it was like, whoa, good story. So just stick with it, and then
it gets better.
It gets better.
On to Adasi saying, pneumatic tools is the only way to go for upholstering. If you heat the cover before putting it on, it makes it easier. Yes, I would agree, because there is quite a bit of stretching, and I had to pull a few staples, and I think we got it like 95% perfect. One little hint of a wrinkle on one side, but
that's, I think it's gone now that it's gone through the seasons.
Yeah, it turned out really, really good. Rob is saying, yeah, the porkies chewed up the wiring here years ago. Jim killed it. Sounds right.
They're cupines.
Cupines. JR, Morton's on the move. They chewed the ABS wiring.
That's right.
Yep. Rob is saying, we love John. Yeah, John he's really kind of a staple of our YouTube diet up here. He's a really good guy. Annette Witt, I was going to use glue and clamps to reupholster my son's four-wheeler seat, but he said he's just going to buy a new one. If you look, Annette, in one of our, I think it was the first 4 Tracks video, we did it right here on the table, right where we're sitting right now.
Mm-hmm.
I brought the air compressor in the house and it was like 20 below out. So I don't know, let's reupholster a seat, I guess.
Yeah.
And it worked out really good. And there, Rob is sharing John in Alaska's link. Thank you for that, Rob. And Rebecca Touch by Yarns link. Thank you.
On to see John is.
John in AK is a legend. Yes,
He
he
is.
is. We all love him. He's
Yeah.
awesome. Ashley Anderson is saying, did you get the 2-wheel project on the Rokon? I'd say it's done. It's just 7 miles an hour is too pathetically slow for me. I've ridden motorcycle my whole life, and 7 miles an hour is just barely a little bit faster than I walk. So Friday, I think I may have gone too far, but I'm putting a sprocket about a third of the size of what was on there, the driven sprocket, because that drives everything else. And hopefully that takes care of it. Depending on where we go rabbit hunting this weekend, we may take that. I wanted to find a place to put a gun boot on the Rokon. You can't, it's a motorcycle, so you're going to try to fit through skinny areas. So I can't put it crossways on the front because it'll be a gun that shoots around corners after that. And I don't really have a place for it. So I'm trying to find a sling that I can carry a 22 or an air rifle on, but we'll figure it out. But we're going to take them out this weekend for sure. I'd like to get 3-4 hours, even if we go back to where we were here a couple of weekends ago, and get some drone footage of them. That would be pretty cool.
I didn't see any rabbits out there though.
You're not going to see rabbits out there.
But I thought you were going rabbit hunting.
The rabbit hunting is down by Sutton.
Oh,
that's like an hour drive. So
yeah.
I'm hoping we get to go.
The Sutton area is spectacularly beautiful.
Yeah. Ashley Anderson. Okay, I just read that one.
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca Touch by Yarn. Thank you, Rabbit Curmudgeon.
You're welcome. The sling I showed you the other day would work.
Yes, the sling you showed me was, what was that called, Rob? That would be a really neat one because it's tough to ride motorcycle and have a rifle at the same time. And like I know I could get more with a shotgun. I've always considered, since I was a little kid, hunting rabbits, and I didn't hunt ptarmigan. We didn't have them, but a lot of times grouse as well. Is my grandfather always used a 22. That was all he used. And he was the most epic shot you've ever seen because we used beagles to chase rabbits. And there could be a rabbit running through the brush and they don't stay on any given level for any amount of time. And he'd just shoot them every time. And so that's how I learned to shoot, was a lot of shooting rabbits. My first thing I ever shot was a rabbit. And it's really, really good practice, and it's inexpensive. Let's see. Rob is saying, I cannot remember the name. Hogan ordered it for me.
Well, maybe Hogan can remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, John, if you're on here, that sling that you got for Rob, what kind of sling is that, and where do I get one? Because that was really a nice one for either riding snow machine. And then I don't remember, Enigmatic, do you just use do you have a gun boot on your snow machine, or do you carry it on your back? Things I have to learn here. Yeah, Rob is saying small game is best with a small caliber. Yep, I agree. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is saying, get a slogan sling. A slogan sling. I've never heard of it. I'm going to write it down.
Write it down. Rob, if Sarah's still there, let her know that I figured out where I am going to put my wreath. Because I have new curtains, so it'll work.
So I actually have to keep notes during these lives because you guys come up with so many good ideas and you answer questions that I won't remember by the time we get through the live. So I will check that out. And what was the one?
Oh, what is this? Oh, look at, oh my goodness.
Hi, doggy.
A snuggle butt.
Yeah, you've kind of become a permanent fixture of the family, huh, doggo?
Yes.
Are you a smiley dog? You're a good boy. Here,
There
there's
we go.
Doggo.
Nice. Stop licking me, you weirdo.
Yeah, he's not a bad dog.
Well,
What was the one that Ed said to get the music from? Where was that?
I wasn't too far back. What?
Let's see. James
JS.
Armstrong. Okay.
What?
Okay. Just
You're
taking
fine.
notes here. Sorry, folks. I don't want to forget. Okay. Okay. You goofy dog. All right.
All right, back to.
Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Just
Let me
little-
see.
She
Which
said,
is-
"Yay."
Yeah.
Okay.
Enigmatic is saying 3.2 point sling for the AR and a hard case in the sled for the 22. Right. Yeah, and on the Rokon, I'm not sure. I think I would have to take off one of my 50 cal cans on the side, which I don't want to do because that's how I mounted my lights. Mountain Mariner is saying it's rubber and you can wear it regular or like a backpack with both parts of the sling. One sided under each arm. It's a great sling. Okay, I wonder if they have something like that at Sportsman's. Rob is commenting on Dex here, saying he's such a good pup. And there, Mountain Mariner is sharing the link again. Rob is saying, I have the link and we'll send it to you.
Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
there it is. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Ed, how is your preparations for winter going up there? You're all
think-
ready to go? Got enough firewood? We got Rob's other sled fixed, so maybe he can make it out to you this year.
I was just gonna say, if we have to, we can go help him.
Yeah. I
Let me just look.
Well, you're gonna have to learn how to ride a Mountain Max then, or
No,
an
mine
850.
Mine will get through anything. It's fine.
There's no chance.
Yeah, it is.
It's a short track.
So
You're gonna die in the woods.
But could be worse.
Well, if you have some Vegemite and crackers, you'll be fine.
Oh,
till they
I'll be
save you
fine.
in the spring
Right.
when we come to look for you. Let's see.
Love you too.
Mountain Mariner is ready for snow.
Good.
And so am I. I mean,
Hey.
it's just a little bit of franticness right now trying to get the yard ready. And oh, dog. What is it? Are you a Wookiee?
Anyway,
Poor doggo, he's got some pretty bad separation anxiety from me, so he has to stay kenneled during the day. Otherwise, I fear that I'd come home to a dog-sized hole through the wall. So
and he must have been screaming all day today because when I got home, Blue was under the table.
oh, really?
Yeah, and like right now, Blue's on the couch, just kind of looking around. But
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're ready for snow too. Otherwise, and I know you are enigmatic, so you can start trapping.
the tundra may make it.
I don't know. Onto it, Aussie is saying, "LOL." Many Anasi kids live on it. You will be right, Phyllis.
I
herd
can't make it go away.
Oh,
all the
they
B
live on it.
vitamins.
She's talking about the Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think it's good.
Maybe slather that on a little moose burger and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd probably be good mixed in with some ground moose. Give it a little different flavor.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
Or as Brun says, the bottom of the grill.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and other things we got to get done here before winter. I need to move the waste oil burner to the shed. I think I've got enough oil to get through the winter. It's fine.
Fling.
Out of control. So we got to get that done because we are going to build a couple of new projects in the shed. The one is going to be the snow dog. So I've got to get after it and get a motor ordered here this week. Rob is saying I've gotten up some steep hills over here, and that's a nice little sled. And being a 550, Rob, it's light and it's a long track. So
And I don't think Ed's gonna get a whole lot more or less snow than Rob.
I don't know.
I
Higher
mean,
elevation. I don't.
they're within the same vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I would just love to go there to visit.
I know.
I think that would be awesome. Clint Gilchrist is saying, the only note you need to write down is eat more Taco Bell. Wow. Nope. I haven't eaten that for years. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just because you guys are bullying me into it. And then, yeah. On Twidasi, it's good on everything. Heck yeah, I like it. Rob is saying, strike to Clint Gilchrist for the Taco Bell comment. Oh, onto it. He's calling Clint for a timeout. He's laughing about that. Rob is saying he has more wind, a lot more wind. Ew.
Yes.
I don't recall. Ed, do you have wind power up there? Do you have a turbine?
Yeah, he does.
You do? Okay.
I mean, some of us pay attention.
I'm just there to listen to the music. And I so want to make a better trailer for you, Ed, to haul firewood. That trailer bothers me. I want to make a better one.
Danielle, Phyllis, you sound like you have a Michigan accent.
Hello, Daniel. How are you?
That's Danielle.
Danielle, sorry. It's the beer talking.
Anyway, no, we are not from Michigan. We are from Wisconsin. So, I mean, honestly.
Yeah. Are you from Michigan?
Well, she just said hello from Detroit.
Oh, hello from Detroit.
We're going to take this and we're going to put it over here, okay?
No.
Okay.
No, Detroit, was that south of us?
South of us.
That was a little bit south of where we lived in Wisconsin. We were northwestern Wisconsin. Ashley is saying party at Ed's place. I would love to. It's just the whole getting there thing. But after that moose hunt, I feel like I could probably just make it. just mark it on Onyx and give me enough time and I could make it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we could go through a 7-mile long swamp and make it. It's definitely you want to have 2 people there. Yeah. But that would make. Have you ever tried that, Ed? Have you tried to like 4-wheel out from there? Like say, I don't know. I'd have to look at it on a map and see what the quickest way to get there would be. But that would be an awesome trip.
Probably as the crow flies.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want us to show up there.
That's fine. We'll just let him know once we get there.
Yeah. On to it, Aussie saying I'd like to visit too. On to it, Aussie. Agree, Ash. Matt AK says he has 2 turbines, I think. Oh. Perfect. Yep. If you've got the wind, and then he's saying he's got 2 turbines. Holy cow. Everybody knows that you have 2 turbines, Ed, except for me. It's official. JR at Danielle. I thought that was pronounced that Detroit. Yeah. Mountain Mariner off good is saying one is a 12 volt and the other is a 24 volt. Okay. Nice. Do you have to run generator very often or do they supply most of your electricity? And then now I'm going to ask another stupid question that everyone on here already knows. Okay. So just to preface it, I assume you have solar too? Yeah, I'm just going with it. I'm helping you explain your channel. Let's look at it that way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Danielle is saying at JR, you do.
LOL. Mountain Mariner off good is saying there's no way you could get here by ATV.
Okay.
What about a 6-wheeler?
Really?
Yeah.
How about horses?
No. Horses are bad. You gotta feed them.
Horses. There's grass everywhere.
What? Ashley Anderson, that moose hunt made me want to take a nap. It was that boring? Is that what you're saying, Ashley? What the heck? Onto it, Aussie. Let's Uber a helicopter.
Okay.
Wow. That would be expensive.
Well, I wonder, could you zip line right into town from his place? Because he's
you could zip line from Ed's place to Chase.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. Like a 4 1,000-yard cable. Should be fine. Annette Witt is saying I'll be just outside of Detroit, Michigan this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I read it right.
Good job.
That's twice. Danielle is saying, how far north in Alaska are you?
We're not very far north.
I'd say we're about almost 2 hours north of Anchorage, Alaska. And Rob is another an hour drive, and then a 15-20 minute railroad trip, and then an ATV trip after that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in
a walk.
Yeah, we're in Willow, Alaska. So it's a small town. It's a small town, but it's there's a super cool community vibe here. And I don't mean like everybody's a pothead and they walk around with flowers on their head. I mean,
most people are potheads, but that's fine.
It's a community, you know, people really kind of look out for each other, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Let's see.
Ashley is
laughing at Aussie.
Yeah.
Danielle, Annette, I live outside Detroit, Rochester Hills. Ashley says, yes, solar. Rob is saying bad Adam. I don't know. JR, feed the horses Taco Bell. I bet their hooves wouldn't even touch the ground. They'd just like letting the air out of a balloon. Ashley Anderson, no, a workout for sure. Mountain Mariner saying the wind turbines supplement the solar great in the dark winter days. So,
okay.
And we have plenty of those.
Mm-hmm. Wish we had enough wind to have. Yeah. I think Rob and Sarah get about as much wind as we do, and it's
except when the great yearly windstorm comes through and hits Palmer and Wasilla, and then it seems to skip us and it goes and hits Talkeetna.
Yeah.
Annette Witt is saying, Danielle, I'm going to see my youngest son and celebrate my grandson's birthday. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Ashley Anderson, I would like a small town of just me. Yeah. I'm in agreement. I'm good with being alone. Mountain Mariner is saying 5 solar systems on my property. I don't run generators too often. Maybe 3 to 5 gallons of gasoline per week in the winter running gens.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But considering I'm assuming he has to fly his fuel in.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, if he says you can't get a 4-wheeler there.
Right.
Let's see. Onto it. Aussie Willow's perfect location, close to big places if needed. And that's what we like, even though it sucks that it floods here. But we're at the end of a road where no one else lives down here. And we're 0.2 miles off the parks. And once you get to the parks, you can go anywhere. And the coolest thing is that in the winter, the state snow plowing, whatever shop is just like a quarter mile down the road. So if I survive my driveway, I only have a quarter mile to go, and then I'm on a plowed road all the way to town, because they start plowing about 20 minutes before I leave for work. So it works out really, really good for us. Rob is saying, how many panels, Ed?
Why?
What has he got? Oh, well.
Remember that pen you just did a fling?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's gone forever.
Yeah.
Danielle is saying, I once drove 3 hours to get to Taco Bell to eat. Oh, how I love Taco Bell.
Well, we have to be part of our episode then, huh?
Okay. That's it.
Create a channel.
Next week, I'm leaving work a half an hour early. I'm going to drive to Taco Bell, and we're going to eat Taco Bell on the channel.
Well, then I'm doing the live by myself.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you won't be.
Oh, that's okay. I'll sleep on the couch at night.
Yes, okay. You will. Windstorm.
Taco Bells.
So that's where the wind is coming from at Ed's place. He goes to work, he grabs Taco Bell, then he goes home.
Mm-hmm. and
and
then
creates all.
powers his own wind. It's awesome. Ed
Good
is
plan.
saying he's got 11 panels.
Nice.
Rob is saying LOL at Ashley Anderson. That's what we have. Ashley is saying Rob someday. Curmudge in, we have 6 panels. I want about 10 more, and I should be okay in the winter and maybe run for generator for 2 hours a day. On to it. Aussie is no, don't do it, Adam. Oh, if I had some Vegemite to put on it, it might counteract the Taco Bell particles.
No, I'll just get out the sharp cheddar and you take a bite of Taco Bell. I'll feed you a bite of cheddar and
Yeah, kind of block it off.
Right.
Nice.
Might have to sleep in the outhouse. I'll just put him out in the woods by himself and just
Oh, well, yeah.
just let it go.
Nobody will kick me for snoring that way.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. Rob is saying, bro, do not do it. Do not want to see the outhouse do the same thing that happened to the taco truck in Talkeetna. Right.
That just means that you can't smoke in the outhouse for 24 hours.
Right. Well, we're actually thinking if I get time and snow holds off, we're gonna build a much bigger outhouse for
to hold more gases.
No. Phyllis wants what they call a 2-holer.
No, she doesn't.
What?
No.
So we can conversate.
No.
Actually, I want to build a much bigger outhouse so I can actually use it as a generator shed as well. And we will fully insulate it and heat it in the winter. And that would be a little more convenient for that. Onto it. Aussie is laughing. Clint is saying, at Adam, sleeping on the couch will be worth it.
I know. I'll get my sleep and not be crabby.
Well, I'll have to kick you off the couch then. You'll have to go upstairs. Phyllis has had a cold here for like a week or so.
Mhm.
And once she got that cold, she actually snores like...
You? No, not as bad as you.
No, I would say a yak drowning in custard. It's pretty close to that. And it's really hard to sleep. So Phyllis has been sleeping on the couch lately. So normally she doesn't snore. Did you picture that?
It was vanilla custard.
I love custard. Custard's delicious, if that helps.
Oh, goodness.
Rebecca Touched by Yarn. I cooked beans today and made bean soup.
Ooh.
That sounds really awesome with some ham in it. And anything except for split pea. Yeah, split pea. I used to love it until I got sick as a kid. And
yeah.
Mountain Mariner. I might build a 2-story outhouse. Wow.
You make sure your guests use the bottom one.
Yeah.
That'll keep them from coming back.
Yeah. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid is saying, I have 12 panels, no wind turbines. Need a wind turbine for November and December when it's overcast just about every day. Summer is nice. Started using the Jenny yesterday. Haven't needed it much since May. And we're kind of in the same boat. We use the generator this time of year. It's getting late, little after 8, and it'll be dark.
Well, the panels aren't doing anything right now.
No. And we did remove a few more trees this year too to kind of improve our solar gain. But yeah, pretty soon in the winter we use the generator every other day.
Yeah,
for a couple hours.
This summer, even though it was rainy and all summer, we didn't run the generator very often unless like all the batteries were dead and I wanted to vacuum the floor.
Yeah,
then we'd run
charge all our little batteries and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Ashley Anderson is saying outhouse combo for a generator, yes. Combo for the smokehouse, no. I could not agree more. Yeah, no, definitely not gonna do that. Ashley is laughing at Ed. Mountain Mariner Afgood is saying, I'm actually serious though. The second floor will open once the snow is 8 feet deep. Oh, I understand.
Yeah, no.
Huh.
Because then you don't have to shovel quite as much.
Oh, right. I forget about that. I mean,
I know
we've gotten 8 to 12 feet of snow here, but it's not like all at once. and it settles, and you're always moving it and shoveling it and snow blowing it, so it never seems that much. But I don't know. Yeah, that
Makes
kind of makes
sense.
sense. I had not thought of that. Rob over at Curmudgeon is saying, nice at Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Sadly, we have too much cloud cover, and I did not have to run the generator from early March till June this year.
Nice.
Mountain Mariner Off Grid Alaska saying, I'll just lock the section of sheet metal pipe to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that was the other thing I was wondering. I'm like, your aim is going to have to improve dramatically if you've got an 8-foot drop. Clint Gilchrist is saying, sounds like Adam might be sleeping on the couch tonight. Could be.
Offset this.
Enigmatic Witchin is saying, offset the second story of your outhouse ad. Cool.
Oh.
I never thought of that. Rob is saying, be nice to turn off the freezer soon. Yeah. As soon as it, like Rob, for instance, our freezer didn't run. I don't think it ran at all on. Maybe you ran it on Friday a little bit.
The Jenny?
No, the freezer.
Oh, I don't know.
I
think it's plugged in now.
Okay. So our freezer didn't run from most of the time on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until we got home. And it's been getting below freezing at night, but then in the middle to upper 40s during the day. And for the most part, as long as you're not in and out of the freezer a bunch of times during the day, it stays frozen solid the whole time. Okay. So that's kind of nice. Let's see, where are we at? Annette Witt is saying, my son is thinking about getting solar here. Solar is pretty cool. Really do your research on it. And if you know someone who's done it more than once, unlike me, and who's really well versed in wiring up a solar system, yeah, I think it's great. Monica Lynn is here. Hi, I'm late as always. Hi, everyone. Hello, Monica. Great to have you here. Rob is saying hello, and Ashley is saying hello. Mountain Mariner is saying, my problem is wind and snow drifts. Big snow drifts, deep snow drifts. Ha. Yeah, if you've got constant wind, you're going to have that. God.
What is nice about the Wisconsin snow drifts anyway, at least they packed down hard enough you could walk over them.
Oh, you could, yeah. But how does that change it, Ed? So you only come and go via helicopter. Do you have to keep a spot, clear for the helicopter, or they're not that picky?
I think they come to about probably 100 feet off the ground and just push them out.
Let's see. Mountain. Okay, we're saying JR saying hello to Monica. Monica saying hi to JR. Mountain Mariner Off Good saying I could make the second story like the Bombardier's nose on the B-17 bomber. LOL. Yeah. Onto it, Aussie. My neighbor is a Sparky. Does solar too. Good fellow to know. Yeah, definitely. Rob is saying at Curmudgeon, the old freezer is lacking insulation. The new one is great. Have not seen it above 5, normally at -7. Cool. Monica Lynn is saying it's finally cooler here. Last night was 48.
That was our high today.
Yeah, and the highs the rest of the week are in the 30s, which I'm fine with. I like it. Rob is laughing at Ed. Monica Lynn, 78 with a breeze today. Finally not over 100. Oh,
well, that's...
I don't care if I ever see 100 again. Actually, it was about 100 degrees in the bedroom at Rob's cabin.
Because that was my fault.
Yeah, we didn't close the bedroom door when we had the stove going, and I went upstairs to go to bed. I'm like, oh, this is impossible. We opened the window and stuff and cooled it off, but it gets warm up there. Cold is not an issue. You guys, if you have not checked that out on Rob's channel, he's talking about opening an Airbnb up there, and what an awesome cabin to stay at that would be. That is just I'm looking forward to it. I think it's cool. We've taken 2 test drives of it so far, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really, really nice cabin. Clint Gilchrist is saying, question: how do work hours work there? Are they pretty lenient with being late to work with weather, etc.? I guess it depends on where you're at. Both Phyllis and I work at family-owned businesses, so if I'm like last year, we got like a 2-foot snowfall. I literally didn't have a choice. I had to snowplow the whole road because our road is not taken care of by the state. So I snowplowed the whole road and the yard before I could even leave for work. But what I try to do, if I know that the snow is coming, I'll get up an hour or two early and try to get it done so I get to work anyway. The only time that we really get stopped from going to work is the flooding. And then they will actually send somebody here that if I can get to the end of the road, they'll pick me up and take me to work. So it's hard to get a weather day here, I guess I would say.
Honestly, if it came down to it, both of our bosses would be like, okay, you can't make it. Are you okay? Do you need anything?
Yeah. The weather here gets pretty extreme. So I think everybody kind of understands that. They either grew up here or they lived here long enough that they understand. Where we at?
Yeah, that first step. Told you.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Mountain Mariner is saying the helicopter has snowshoes on the skids. It sets down in soft snow very well. Okay.
That's cool.
Enigmatic is saying good night all, cooking bear fat for the dogs. Well, have a good evening, Enigmatic. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to catch up on your caribou video tonight, I hope. I have some guns to clean, so I'll be sitting right here doing that.
I have laundry to fold, so I'll be listening.
Yeah, and tomorrow we will be putting up 10. Looking forward to it.
Yay.
Yeah. Danielle, it's 48 here right now.
That's not bad.
Monica Lynn, it's so hot here. I can't grow weeds here. LOL. Even our rivers are dry. Wow. Yeah, I heard a disturbing report the other day about the Mississippi is super low. And that's how, like, all of the grain, the corn and the soybeans and whatever that they pick in Wisconsin goes over to Minneapolis, somewhere around there. And it goes on barges and goes down the river. But the barges, once full, they can't actually get there. So that's really kind of scary. Let's see.
Danielle is on the Canada border.
Yeah.
Okay.
On to it, Aussie. Snow, I wish we are going to have 7 months of extreme heat and very little rain.
Oh, dear.
Is that just the prediction? Because it's like a El Nino year? Hopefully it's not as bad as it was when they had all the fires.
Yeah. Ooh,
that was really bad. I just remember seeing what I feel most bad about is not people. I rarely feel bad for people, is the animals. Like the poor koalas and even I don't like them and they could all die, I guess, but the snakes. I mean, what a terrible way to go when all those fires were going on. That was awful.
Yeah.
Let's
Love
see.
the land every day. Oh, hi.
That's weird. Love the land every day. Hello, everyone. I was just talking about that. It's the animals and stuff. And I know people like Enigmatic and myself, we hunt, but we do it and we have the most respect for the animals that we possibly can. And that's a thing that I think some people miss out on. Mountain Mariner is saying good night, Gary. Gary's Enigmatic Witchin. JR, or you can't get out your door as there's a large moose camped out in the front of your door. Yeah, and you've seen, maybe you have, maybe you haven't seen the video where I was stopped on the road because there was a moose in the road. And what happens, we get that 8 feet of snow and I snow blow it or use a skid steer. Well, the moose are tired of walking in that and they finally get onto something like our driveway and they don't want to leave. And I don't blame them. I wish they would just...
They're tired.
Yeah, if they would just politely stand to the side, I would just leave and never bother them. But that's not how they see it.
No.
So yeah. Where are we at?
Yeah.
Rob is saying our daytime temps for the next week are still low to mid 40s. Nights to be mid to high 20s. That's good weather. On to it, Aussie. Just tell him a moose is on the door and I have a sickie for the day.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I can see how that would go.
Right.
Danielle, Mountain Mariner, you have your own helicopter? How often do you fly out? Oh, I don't think he does, but if he does, why are we not already there?
Yeah.
We could do a live with Ed from his place.
Ooh.
With Taco Bell.
No. See, I know some of you might know this, but it is my dream to learn how to fly a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you can go from here to there and you don't need a landing strip or anything. So
no. And I'm looking
these days.
I'm looking for an airplane. So Ed, do you have enough flat land there where I could land something on 35-inch bush wheels? Asking for a friend.
Don't think so.
Well, I don't know. I keep asking questions that everyone assumes I should know.
Because here's his house.
I understand, but you can also land uphill and take off downhill.
Not when the hill is like this.
Sure, you can. Just when you land, you turn the plane sideways so it can't roll back downhill. I'm not joking. That's actually what they do.
Okay, what is happening? Oh dear, we're behind.
No, we're right here. Ashley Anderson is saying, I'm actually thinking of taking a snow day tomorrow. I wonder how that'll go when I call in. Wow.
I mean, it's worth a try.
I guess. Yeah. Let me know how that works out. Love the land every day is saying hello to Monica Lynn. Rob is saying hello at Love the Land every day. Monica Lynn is saying, yes, the Mississippi runs by our house. I should take a picture and send it to you. You can see the ground in the middle of the river.
Whoa, really?
That is awful.
Yeah, because we weren't that far from the Mississippi. And
no, we were about an hour and 45 minutes from Stillwater where we could see it. Clint is laughing at Ashley Anderson. Rob is saying, wow, at Monica Lynn. Jenny Parr. Oh, look who got here. Just got back from volleyball. Finally, we won. 44 degrees here with a freeze warning. That's in Wisconsin.
Yes.
To anyone here who doesn't know Jenny Parr, she is from Wisconsin. She was actually our neighbor and good friend.
Is Ray there? Or is he working? I can't remember. He might be working. Because I talked to him on Friday.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay.
Mountain Mariner Opgood is saying at Danielle, no, I charter a helicopter to get home and back to town. Love the land every day is saying, hey, at Curmudgeon. On to it, Aussie. Half of my state was on fire last week already. It's going to be a bad summer.
That's not good.
See, in Brun's last video, it was so beautifully green there. I can't imagine how it could be on fire.
Well, that was like right around her house, so I'm assuming she's been watering everything.
Maybe.
Yes, and stay safe. If it gets too bad, come to Alaska.
Yep. Rob is saying that is not good at Onto It, Aussie. And Danielle is asking a question. Can I ask why you work and not live off the land? For a couple of reasons, Danielle. Where we live is not 100% conducive to me just outright living off the land. Secondly, I'm weird and I like to work. It's not that I like the interaction of people. I like the
structure.
I like the structure and the busyness of it. I was military, and that's something that I like.
I have to go get another beverage.
Okay. And there's things that I want yet, too, that I don't quite have the finances for yet, like a motorcycle. Or not a motorcycle, I'm sorry, an airplane. I had a motorcycle. I traded that for a boat. And I really want an airplane. There's, I look at different things that you can buy up here. A lot of people will spend, $45,000, $50,000 on an Argo and, a truck to pull it and a trailer. I'd rather just get in a plane and fly to a place where moose have never seen a human and hunt that way. That's what I really want to do. I think if you don't have an airplane and or a boat in Alaska, the most you can ever see of this state is less than probably 5%. And that's the truth. There are very few roads in this state. And if you really want to see it and do that stuff, you need a plane. And, like the trips that I've gone on, I have friends with planes, so I get by cheap. But if you have to, say you're in Florida and you want to come up here and go on a grizzly bear hunt, that's going to cost you 25 grand. So that's why I'm working right now. Is it going to stay that way? No. What I would like to do ultimately is have my own plane with my own little runway, probably about 300 miles off grid, and only come out when I need to. That's where I want to get. Thank you for that question. I appreciate that, honestly. Let me see here. No, I don't have Phyllis keeping up for me. Oh my gosh, I've gotten behind. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is saying, I had a moose blocking my outhouse one morning. A large, ill-tempered moose that would not move. They all seem to be ill-tempered. I don't think I've seen one that's in a good mood. I'm not sure what their issue is. In the winter, I understand they're tired. They're trying to walk through 8 feet of snow and survive. So yeah, I get it. Ashley Anderson is saying, Aussie, be careful, in an eye on things. Definitely. Please take care down there. That sucks. JR, they also love to run down the train tracks in the deep snow. They do. They get hit a lot out by Rob. I think that's half the issue with Rob not seeing too many moose this year. Rob is saying 3 strikes at him, LOL. But he can't block me out. Put me in a timeout. On to it, Aussie. Thanks, Rob. My area is okay at this time. Danielle, how much is a cheap bush plane? Okay, so when I talk about a bush plane, there's different planes you can get. You can get what I call the tricycle gear that has the wheel in the front, and that's not what you fly out there because the wheels are only 8.5 inches tall. And if you have a good, well-maintained trail, you can land on those. But like on our bear hunt, they all fly tail draggers, is what they call them. So they've got 2 big wheels in the front, like up to 35-inch tires, and then a small one in the back. So getting back to your question, the cheapest one I've found here lately, and you can buy really cheap. You can buy one for like $7 grand, but I don't know how long you'll survive in it. I want something where all the annuals have been kept up and the motor's in good condition and the fabric is good. So I'm looking at about I would say that my price range is between 38 and 90,000 for a plane. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is asking, no way you could land with wheels anywhere close. Shoot. Okay. I had to ask.
Right.
Ashley Anderson, helicopters have crazy amount of maintenance. A helicopter, they are the most expensive thing per hour to fly. I think they run about $140 an hour just to fly it. And by flying it, I'm talking about the cost of the helicopter. I'm talking about your maintenance. Your fuel cost is pretty extreme. The planes I'm talking about flying, if you want to fly on these short little trails, these, gravel bars like we do, you have to be at least 150 horsepower in order to take off. I mean, you can land, that's fine, but you have to be able to take off again, and that requires horsepower. And those planes, if you fly at a slower speed, like 80 miles an hour when you're flying, then they'll use 5 to 8 gallons per hour. So fuel's expensive too. Let's see, Rob is saying, and my trails at JR have been blocked a few times by moose. Mountain Mariner, almost 5 miles away is the closest spot to land a bush-wheeled plane. How about getting there from there? 5 miles, though, that's a long ways. I don't know.
That's just like walking from the train tracks to Rob and Sarah's. I'm pretty sure that's 5 miles when you're going from the tracks to their place, but it's only a half mile on the way back.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Well, where was I? Okay. Flying a helicopter is like trying to roller skate on top of a bowling ball. Yeah. I've never done it. I don't care for helicopters that much. I don't know. Just me. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Hey, big sis at Love the Land Every Day. What are you still doing up? It's after 11.
It's probably her quiet time. She can do whatever she wants right now.
Yeah, maybe. Monica Lynn have to go, unfortunately. Bye, everyone. Have an awesome awesome week, everyone. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Monica. We do appreciate you every bit. Onto it, Aussie. She's not in my state. She's in SA, South Australia. Gotcha. Rob is saying good night to Monica Lynn. Onto it, Aussie. Maybe I should move. She has a basement. That's right. You do have to
Maybe
watch out
you can borrow her basement.
You may need it. Let's see. Rob is saying good trade. Yeah. And that's on going from the boat from the motorcycle to the boat. Danielle, I can't believe you enjoy working, but honestly, I wish I had half of your motivation. Yeah, I'm not going to say that we didn't go from city life to this life. I like doing this stuff. I had built my own woodshed before, peeling logs, and it has taken me a little bit of time to get used to being in the woods up here. Back home, you just can't get lost. Doesn't matter. Pick a spot. You can't get lost. Just walk in any direction. You'll come out to a road. Here, you try that, and well, that may be the last they see of you.
Well, at our place, you walk to any direction.
Yeah, here you'll walk to a river or you'll walk to a road. But up here, understanding maps and using things like Onyx has made me
confident,
a little bit more confident than I was before. I guess I was a little more apprehensive. Plus, according to TV, around every tree is a bear or a moose, so you're going to die no matter what. So it's absolutely not that way up here. It's much better than that.
Going back to that, one other major change you've had to make is making the time to take the time to do something fun.
I still struggle.
To go hunting, to go fishing, to...
I still struggle with that. I create my own work. I create my own projects. So just decide, hey, let's build an outdoor kitchen area. And I'll try to build it in 4 days. And it'll be all hand-peeled logs, tongue and groove. And I'm like, I just need to slow down. Those things don't need to happen. They won't help us survive. But yeah, I need to make time. That's a struggle with me personally. Rob is saying, yep, part of why we have not seen much in Alaska yet. Yeah, I know. And for Rob, it's especially a struggle because, he's not on the road system. And to get out takes a dedication and a concerted effort to, I'm going to leave things alone here for a week. And that makes it much tougher. Let's see. JR is saying at Mountain Mariner Off Grid, Alaska, get a paintball gun and use pepper balls. Maybe. Onto it, Aussie. It's super green here
at the moment,
but it only takes a few days, over 25, then everything is tender.
Ooh. Yeah.
Danielle, that would be my wish to live far off grid. It's definitely
I don't know if you're following Rob and Sarah at Curmudgeon, and Ed at Mountain Mariner. I mean, he's way off grid.
Oh yeah.
Check out those channels if you haven't.
Rob is saying, then we would never see each other. Sarah would not like that either. Right. Onto it, Aussie. Thanks, Ash. Rob is saying, at Danielle, off grid is the best way. No neighbors for miles by us. Mountain Mariner off grid. Once coming to my landing zone, a moose was bedded down exactly where the helicopter lands. It got up and moved quickly, though. Good.
I bet.
Every time I see one here, they seem like they're going to fight you for the spot. And I just try to leave as quickly as possible. Love the land every day. I sold my motorcycle when grandchild number 6 was born, and more have been born since. I load them up in the SUV and take them on adventures like kayaking and fishing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Kids love that.
Yep.
And it's such a, with little kids around, it's so nice to introduce them to some of this new stuff. And it's not new. It's stuff they need to be doing, not sitting on the TV all day long.
Well, what's going to happen is you got little kids and they're going out and having fun, and then they're going to turn into teenagers, and then they're going to be surly and angry.
Yeah.
But once they get past that, then they go back
They
to
want to go back.
the fishing and the fun outdoor stuff.
And I think that's
Do
exactly
you need a
what.
beer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you thirsty?
I am.
Are you dying?
Yeah, close.
Yeah. Oh.
I think that's exactly what we saw with our son. We brought him up here when he was 8 or 9 years old, and he was just that age where he's always crabby for no reason at all, and nobody can tell you why. And he didn't enjoy it, and he was stuck with his parents for a week. He came up here, a month or so ago. It was like the best time he's ever had. So it worked out okay.
It comes back. Rob is talking to Ed.
Love the land every day. Why are you still awake at Cindy Squirrel Off Grid? Danielle, wow, that seems like a really good price for a plane. I don't think it seems bad at all. And I've flown in several of them now, and I love it. Rob is saying it does not fly. It beats the air in a submission. And I have also heard that helicopters do not fly. The Earth rejects their nonstop vibration and sends them off. Mountain Mariner Off Grid, a Reman Raven R44 engine at 2,200 hours is $200,000.
Oh my!
That is a turbine engine, I believe.
You're gonna have to get a second job so I can get a helicopter.
Anyway, back to this. Rob is saying that's why I need to see if I can get that old aluminum block Buick running. Should get me a fair price. Heck yeah. Danielle, 5 miles is not far. 15-minute walk. You have really long legs, so you walk very quickly. Rob is saying it's only a mile, LOL. Talking to Phyllis. Love the land every day. Love the views from a small plane, especially in the fall with the leaves changing colors.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely amazing too. I agree. Danielle at Mountain Mariner. I think I'd have to get a snowmobile instead. Wow, that's a weird thing up here. Okay, a snowmobile is not a snowmobile; it's a snow machine. And I almost corrected your word there just because I haven't seen that word for so long. It's always a snow machine.
But they're Midwestern, so
right.
That's fine.
Jenny Parr, if it hasn't been talked about yet, you should tell about the fly-ins here when you got some fun rides, Phyllis. Are you talking about in Chautauqua or over at what's his name's the pilot?
Yeah. Or is she being sarcastic? Because I haven't been able to get in an airplane since we've been up here, but you sure have.
I have. No, I don't think she's being sarcastic. I just think she's talking about the flying.
Jen would never be sarcastic.
No, I couldn't see it. And we actually had at our house in Prairie Farm, Wisconsin, we owned 80 acres, and the whole front 20 acres of it was just perfectly flat. And her brother would use that, Jack would use that as a landing strip on occasion. And he asked me one day, he said, so is it mowed down pretty good? I said, yeah, we just cut hay. I don't know what the big deal is. And he had tricycle gear in a Cessna, like a 170. And he came in and landed and he pulled up. He goes, yeah, it's not short enough. I said, how do you know? He goes, look at my prop. The end of his prop was green.
For about that much.
Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't know. Like on a tail dragger, you'd never notice that because your plane is, elevated like that. So yeah, I learned.
But yes, the fly-ins in Wisconsin with
Tim
Knutson. He did at one of the fly-ins. He had a helicopter that was fantastic, but he also took me up in his biplane.
Oh yeah,
and I almost peed myself.
Yeah.
At takeoff, we flew almost right into his stand of oak trees before he went whoop and straight up. And then he decided to do the up and stall. You go up and you stall, and it kind of goes up a little bit more, and then you start dropping. And I'm not sure what happened with my body at that point. I couldn't stop myself from screaming. It was amazing, and yes, I would do it again, but I was scared at the same
Kind of like skydiving, but you never leave the plane.
time. Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Clint Gilchrist got to walk up and smack that moose on his big behind and say, "Go on, get."
Go on, get.
Not gonna. I will like to see you do that. Rob is saying at Clint Gilchrist, I watched a video of an idiot bragging about that a black bear came up to him and he lived with no bear spray. The bear ripped his jacket away from him. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Let's see.
Rob's, oh yeah. And here's a link for Rob's channel. So if you haven't, go and check him out.
Yes. Rob and Sarah have a very unique property, and it's kind of famous. It was on TV for quite a while, so it's really pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. We've been up there a couple of times. I think Rob might still be using some of my drone footage on that, on his intro, which is really awesome.
And he still has some of your beer?
Oh, yeah. There's a few left. I don't know if it's enough to survive another weekend, but maybe.
He's dropping links for Edit Mountain Mariner, so check him out. If you don't check him out for his content, check him out for his music. Just
definitely.
Saying. And love the lands link.
Yep. Mountain Mariner Off Grid is saying Danielle, yes, the snow machine is the preferred.
Snowmobile.
I'm not saying that. Is the preferred method of transportation where I live. I have 2 now and a new one coming soon.
Ooh,
awesome. What'd you get?
Really?
I saw the one I want to get today.
You have a new one.
Well, I know, but one faster. Yeah. The new
You're just mad because I can outrun you.
Let's see. Mountain Mariner is saying that includes labor, transmission, and rotor blades too. Yes. The engines, JR is saying the engines on the last jet I was flying was $1 million per engine.
Oh dear.
Curmudgeon is saying Mountain Mariner Off Grid. Gyrocopter, LOL. Those, if you've watched videos on gyrocopters, I think they're freaking awesome. Especially the ones that actually send like 10 or 20% of power to the rotor to actually get it going. Otherwise, I thought about them like, yeah, I could actually fly out to where we bear hunt, but I don't have enough room to take off, and it's on a gravel bar, so I don't think it would work. Let's see. Danielle, yeah, I'm from a place where we don't use snow machines. That's interesting. Mountain Mariner Off Grid Alaska saying, I use snowmobile so the lower 48ers would know what I'm talking about.
But the weird thing is when you went to Wyoming to the ranch, they called them snow machines.
Did they?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and we got laughed at for calling them snowmobile. So it must be just a Midwest.
I don't know. It says snowmobile right on the identification tag. I'm just saying. Let's see. Mountain Mariner Off Grid Alaska saying, when I say snow machine, lots of people think I'm talking about making snow for a ski run. I know. I've had the same conversation with people up here when I first moved up here. And it doesn't matter. Just change your way of thinking, because you're not going to change the state of Alaska's way of thinking. So I did. And now I'm used to it, and it seems right. Ashley Anderson, I came home one evening from a trip to a neighboring town to find a plane in my barnyard. That sounds like a story.
I feel
I'd
like
to hear about that.
What is it? Possession is
9/10 of the law? I don't think so. Not with airplanes.
Why not?
No. Love the Land Every Day is saying sneaky biplane shenanigans. I'm always in awe of what they're capable with an experienced pilot. Depends would be good to wear as a passenger.
Honestly, because my friend Jen reminded me of, his name is Tim, He
Yeah.
flies for American Airlines.
Wow.
Words. So he is a professional pilot, but then he has this biplane, and
The biplane's actually a World War II Navy trainer. That's how the World War II pilots trained, was in a biplane because they're a little more forgiving.
well, if they trained like that, holy buckets, they could
Yeah.
outrun anything. It was great. It was a great experience.
Let's see.
We call snow machines sleds here.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, because we did call them sleds in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
but
we
they
mostly
don't
call
do
them
it
sleds.
with
I
up
think
here. It's
different.
not.
I think different regions of Alaska refer to them differently as well, because I've heard that some places call them snow goes. So I don't know.
But that's a totally different machine.
I don't know. Mountain Mariner off grid is saying Skidoo Summit Expert 165 Turbo.
Oh dear.
Oh man. I drove a Skidoo Expedition Extreme 850. It's a non-turbo, but my buddy got it and he goes, "Oh, you have to take this for a ride. I've never been on anything like it." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I don't ride other people's machines. It would be my luck that I would flip it or do something stupid." And he would not let me not drive it. I'm like, "Oh, for Christ's sake, I'll take it out." Wow. I don't know if it was set up wrong or it just has that much power. 1/3 throttle and the skis are 3 feet off the ground. It was absolutely epic and fun. And I was kind of addicted at that point. So I don't know. It's been an expensive year. It wasn't going to be because we weren't going to do any projects. And then just like that, a boat showed up and then we had to build storage for it. So we bought a Connex, which we needed anyway, and blah, blah, blah. So I think I may hold off this year, but one is in the future. Rob is saying, I call them sleds at Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Onto it, Aussie. Ash, you have a barn. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, I am still here. Awesome
Yay.
to see you still here. Onto it, Aussie is saying, "Noits, it's a snowmobile." I kind of agree.
Right.
Rob at Rebecca Touched by Yarn, he's sharing her link. My apologies.
Check that out.
Jeff, definitely check her out. Love the land every day, saying hi, Rebecca. Rob is saying they call them snowmobiles in New Hampshire too. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, hi, love the land every day. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, yes, and several outbuildings. Awesome. Rob is saying, I've been up in an acrobatic plane. Never again.
Well, that's what the biplane was.
Yeah, definitely.
And no, I would do it again.
They have a saying up here. There are old pilots and there are bold pilots, but there are no old, bold pilots. So I'm gonna stick a little to the safer side, I think. Danielle, I thought in Alaska you'd call it a snow go. No, I think they do up by like Bethel and stuff like that in that region. Rob is saying some people do call them snow goes as well, Danielle. Rabbit Curmudgeon, LOL. No projects, always projects. I know. There's always projects. Clint Gilchrist, I've never had a need for a snowmobile. Maybe one day. I hope you get to. Ride them. They're pretty awesome. Onto it, Aussie. Just like that, a boat showed up. Really? It was in my thoughts for a long time, and the thing that kind of pushed me to do it was I didn't get to go with Phyllis dip netting, and I saw what an absolute blast of a time that she had. Meanwhile, my other buddy's going on a caribou hunt, taking his jet boat up the river, and I want to go on the ocean. And meanwhile, nobody wants to ride on a motorcycle with me. So I'm like, that can go and the boat can stay. And I think it was a good choice. So far, anyway. We've only had it out once.
Yeah, but we had all three of us out at once.
Oh, yeah. We could have taken the doggos, too.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Ashley Anderson, the plane had engine trouble. It was a training flight with a student. Another 2 mile, and they would have made it to a small airstrip. Had a hole the size of a pop can in the top of the engine.
What's a pop can? Is it the same as a soda can?
Now you're starting a fight. We call it soda. You probably you call it pop.
Right.
Jenny Parr will probably chime in on this one. Jenny Parr, but we call it sledding. Kids down the hill with a sled. Sliding here in Northwest Wisconsin. What do they say up there? And our creeks up there?
Really? You're going there. Okay, we're fighting.
Yeah.
At least we know how to say Menominee.
Well, I know that one time we accidentally in one of our videos, I screwed up and I said the Willow River. It's the Willow Creek, and I got corrected,
Right.
and people descended
And
on me.
So now it's creeks, not cricks.
There's no cricks up here.
But
creeks.
I still go with creeks is what the door does when you open it.
Yeah. No, I don't make that mistake online anymore. Rob is saying, "Ooh, this is so much different than a biplane." Oh yeah, definitely. Danielle, am I the only one familiar with the far north Alaska? They call it snow go. I am only familiar. Okay. Yeah, and they do. That's why I think regionally it's a little different. But down here, it's all snow machines.
Yeah.
JR, 3 worthless things in aviation. The fuel you should have put in the tanks, the runway behind you, and the sky above you. Right on. Oh, man. There's a book that I read up here, which I probably shouldn't have. But it was called "Oh My God, We're Gonna Die," and
that was actually a good book.
It was pretty cool. I read some of it out loud. I would like to have it on audio. And it was nothing but stories from one gentleman and all of his hunting trips and plane crashes and everything that he went through up here. If you ever get a chance to read that book, it was excellent. It was a fun read. We might still have. No, I gave it back. That was Jonas.
Oh.
Rob is saying we can DipNet live stream party.
Oh,
yes,
there
we
you
can.
go.
We can do that next year. AFJ the third, every year the Alaskan Airmen Association give away a plane. Last year was a beautiful Carbon Cub FX.
Oh,
I know
my.
There's one online right now, a Carbon Cub, and I think the plane weight is only like 780 pounds. So the useful load at 200 horsepower is like 980 pounds. Just that every part of that plane, even some of the, I'm not sure the terminology, inside the wings that give it the shape, those are made of carbon fiber. They really reduce the weight a lot. That sounds awesome. Danielle, we don't call it soda, we call it pop cans. Too funny.
Well, she's kind of north, so.
Ashley Anderson, pop, soda, fizzy drink. Right on. Onto it, Aussie. Pop, soda. Nah, it's all soft drinks here. Nice. Or everybody calls it a Coke, whether it's a 7-Up or a Mountain Dew or an actual Coke.
You actually have a good story about that.
What's that?
Calling it a Coke. Wasn't it you?
Oh, no. I'm not even telling that story. That's not a good story. Jenny Parr at Danielle. I've always said the correct thing. Pop. Phyllis says it. Phyllis says it's absolutely soda.
It's soda.
Nice. Robert Curmudgeon, Danielle. Yeah. When you get farther north, that's what they call them, snow goes.
Oh, yeah.
Onto it, Aussie. Fizzy's, right, Ash, my home. Made ginger ale all over the kitchen. Oh, yeah. Rob, ribs?
What?
Who keeps saying ribs? Every time you say that, I get hungrier. It's too late in the day for me to make ribs. Ashley Anderson. Aussie, my dad had a batch of wine blow up from the fermentation.
Oopsies.
Rob is going with soft drink. JR at Ashley Anderson. No Coke, Pepsi. And there are certain areas that only call them Pepsis too.
Yeah, but Pepsi's gross.
Yeah.
You don't mix rum and Pepsi. It's rum and Coke.
I don't drink much soda at all. Rob was saying at Ashley Anderson, he had a batch of mead blow on him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is one thing that I want to learn how to make is mead. The old-fashioned.
We need more room.
Why?
Because it takes room and time, and we can do it.
Oh, wait, we don't have either of those.
No. Are we caught up for the first time?
We are.
JR says no to the rum and Coke.
Jack and Coke. Well, yes, that's good.
Ooh, Robisan rum and ginger ale.
I
That
have
does
not-
sound good.
I haven't tried that. Rum and 7-Up or Diet 7 is
Yep.
is good.
Yep.
It's lighter.
Well, folks, it has been just about to that 2-hour mark, and I think we're gonna take off here. I got a few things to do yet tonight. At least it wasn't like, what was it last week? I had to go out and like quick build a shed or something after the live. So, yeah, I think we're probably gonna. Yeah, I know, Matt. AK 2 hours, really, and it's been an awesome 2 hours. You guys are great. We look forward to this every week. I gotta thank. She's not on here right now, but a big shout out to Alona in remote Alaska. It really helped us get started on this. I've never done this or listened to them before. And when she would do her lives, and she did them all summer, I couldn't wait for Monday. It was like you couldn't comment anymore because she gets so many comments that it'll be an hour before she gets to it. But I would at least check in and say hi and just listen.
Right.
And that's what I love about these. And we love you guys. You guys are, man, what an awesome group tonight. Thank you very much for being on board. And we've got some new people, Cindy Squirrel and Danielle. And I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize seriously if I have, but I know it's getting late for some of you too.
Mhm.
So thank everybody onto it, Aussie, Rob and Sarah at Curmudgeon, Annette Witt.
Thank you, Rob, for moderating once
yeah.
again.
Matt AK, you're a trooper, bud. Sorry about that Taco Bell thing. Clint Gilchrist, thank you for being here. We will stay safe, bud.
You too.
Yes, and you too. Love the land every day. Good night. Good night, and thanks for being on here. And until next week, this is Adam
and Phyllis
from Alaska Cut the Cord.
Love you. Bye.
Ding.